All right, guys, today we're going to talk about, does royalty auto service just like the bash snap-on? Let's get into it. So let me give you a little bit of the backstory. We made a video where we went on the snap-on truck. It's posted on our shorts channel, so if you're not subscribed to our shorts channel, jump over there, hit subscribe, watch that video over there. But we were on the snap-on truck, and one of our tow truck guys came on there, and he had an older, I say older, he's like 7 or 8 year old, impact, snap-on impact, and the batteries were no longer available for it. NiCod batteries, old technology, I get it. We just had a fun video where we love our snap-on guy. He's absolutely a great guy. And he got a lot of negative comments in that video, but he really, he doesn't deserve it. He's a good guy. This had nothing to do with him. I was just poking fun. We were just having a fun video about not being able to get a battery for this $800 impact. So, and then he was going to sell him a new impact, which is the only way to do it, which would be $1,100. I think he said 1,000, but we looked it up. It's 11, but he would have probably sold it for 1,000. So, and yes, after that happened, Mr. Subaru posted a video in response, and he had a very reasonable question. Not really aimed at us, but more aimed at the people in the comments about, are we just bashing Snap-on now? And this has nothing to do with bashing Snap-on. You guys know through some of the videos we've had on here, kind of some history with Snap-on. I've been a Snap-on guy my entire career. I mean, this is full of Snap-on tools. And I think what's happened, though, is I used to blindly walk on the Snap-on truck and just buy stuff. And a year ago, when the whole Icon wrench thing went down against the Snap-on, it opened my eyes. And I would have to believe that as somebody that's been doing this for over 40 years and used to just walk on a Snap-on truck, walk on the Matco truck, walk on the Mac truck, right, and just buy tools, I've got to, without knowing there were other options out there, I've got to believe there's other people like that too. And if we have the reach to be able to help people say, we could save some money and still have quality tools. I'm not bashing Snap-on. If you want Snap-on, go get it, right? 100%. I have no issue with Snap-on. He's bringing me a new tool next Monday. It's going to be a nice big tool set that I'm getting from him. But the reality is there's other options out there for a lot of products. And it almost feels like now it's our responsibility to be able to let you guys know what we find is good and what we find maybe is not as good, right? So I don't want to bash anybody, but at the same time, I want you guys to be aware of products that are out there. So if we go back to this impact, so this is a 1/2-inch impact that was $800 when the guy bought it. That's been several years ago. I think it was a 2017 or something like that, maybe a little bit older. The battery was from 2017, but that was $800. It's now 2025, and now he's got to buy something new, and it's $1,000. Okay, things wear out, things get old, things get outdated. We did find out, Mr. Subaru did point out that there are some adapters where you could put different batteries onto that tool. So the tool is not necessarily dead, but it is dead to Snap-on. So we looked up, just wanted to compare. We jumped online here, and we went to Snap-on's website, and you can see that impact is $11.95, right? And then we just went over onto Northern Tool. I've never been in a Northern Tool, but they've got one in Jacksonville evidently. And we went on here and we found the Milwaukee Impact. Now, we did look up on the Torque Test channel. If you guys don't know about them, go check them out because they run all these things through all kinds of tests. The Snap-on did beat the Milwaukee slightly. It took it very, very slightly. It's more than half the price, less than half the price, right? So we just popped that in our cart, and then they had a special going on that if you bought, right now they have a special going on. We don't get anything for this, by the way. We're just showing you. They've got, if you buy this, you get this for free. So that's this set right here. That's free, $250. So now you got an impact socket set, and then we just threw some lug nut sockets in here. So everything out the door, $549. I mean, and even if you weren't getting the free socket set, it's $250. You're still looking at, it's $800 for everything. That's like half the price of the Snap-on. If you were to put a set of impact sockets from Snap-on in there and the impact itself, you'd probably be at $1,500, $1,600. You're at half the price. And our thing is, what can technicians, professional technicians out there, what can you do to, with another $800 in your tool, financial portfolio here, that you can go and go, I got another $800 instead of spending it on the Snap-on truck, I can go buy some more tools. Or maybe go on the Snap-on truck and say, I think their screwdrivers are the best, so let me buy their screwdrivers from them. Or I think whatever, right? There's $800 that you can use to spend on tools somewhere, something else that you need, as opposed to putting them into something like that. And here's the other thing. The Snap-on has got a 2-year warranty on the tool and a 2-year warranty on the battery. Milwaukee has a 5-year warranty on the tool and a 3-year warranty on the battery. So I think this whole thing is, kind of, I don't know how I want to say this. I don't want people to feel like I'm anti-Snap-on or bashing Snap-on. I just want people to know that it's our responsibility. I really feel like now it's our responsibility to let you guys know about other alternatives. We're about to do another video that's really going to blow up, because it's going to compare some high price products against each other, and it is going to blow your mind how much money you can save on something instead of buying this particular thing from Snap-on. We're going to do a video on that, so I don't want to give too much away there. Before we get the comments on, because we see them from all the Snap-on truck people, and we respect them too. They have a job. They sell Snap-on tools, so of course they want to, show their tools in the best light they can. And one of the things they always bring up is that the tool truck is convenient. It comes to you, so you're not going to be without your tool for long. And totally 100% right. I say it's 100% right. We get a ton. I have been blessed my entire career for having good Snap-on people. With a short time where we didn't, for my whole career, we've had good Snap-on people that show up every week, that warranty your tools. Now, I've always been a very good Snap-on client. I always pay every week. If the Snap-on person misses a week or I miss a week, I double up the following week, the way we should do it. You can't just miss a payment on your car just because the payment falls on Sunday, right? And the bank's not open. So, I've always had a good relationship with them, one, because, I've always taken care of them, and therefore they always take care of me. But we get a ton of comments. So many comments that, oh, my Snap-on guy doesn't come around very much, or he never wants to warranty anything, or he always gives me a hard time, And I have no experience with that. I have zero experience with that. But it's got to be something. It's got to be out there, because I'm not talking about 1 or 2 comments here. I'm talking a lot of comments like that. So, again, I'm not part of that deal. I don't know who those people are or who their Snap-on person is. But if that is the case, then it doesn't become convenient. Now it's inconvenient. I've spent a whole bunch of money on a tool and I can't get the person to take care of it. So that would be really, really bad. The other side of it is these tool companies, that are supplying, that I've found out about over the last year, when it comes to like Tecton, you're talking about Milwaukee. A lot of these things like Milwaukee, you can buy at Home Depot. I think you can take it back and warranty at Home Depot. Northern Tool, I don't know how they do the warranty, but I know that they're really fast about shipping stuff. Tecton says that they'll ship it out the same day if it's before 3 o'clock Eastern time. So, these companies aren't succeeding by not taking care of their tool buyers. They're succeeding because they are taking care of their tool buyers. And sometimes, think about this, if you break a tool and it can be sent out and it can get to you in a couple of days, and you break it, the afternoon that the Snap-on guy was there that morning, or the Snap-on girl was there that morning, you're going to get it faster than the truck, right? So there's different factors in that, but it's definitely not what it used to be. It used to be, if you broke a tool, like where we live, if you owned Craftsman way back in the day and you broke that tool, that was a 45-minute to an hour drive one way to go fix that, to go get that tool replaced. And you could wait. Of course, that's quicker to go down there and back than it is to wait for Snap-on to come the next week if you had to have it. But it was more convenient to wait, for the Snap-on truck to pull up, hand you another tool. And back then, honestly, I feel like the Snap-on tools were way better quality than the Craftsman. Where I'm going to get some hate for that. I get it. There's a lot of good Craftsman stuff out there, but Snap-on had some technology with their flank drive and stuff like that nobody else had at that time. But the convenience of having a tool truck come up now is not as much as it used to be. The other side of that is that, yes, the tool truck will take payments. So that can be a convenience factor. Now you're paying for that convenience. And if you do, enter into that agreement with your Snap-on person, you 100% need to make those payments on time. You need to double up if you miss or they miss. That's going to create a good relationship with them. But just know that you're making, you're paying for that. Now, I get the Snap-on guy side of it. I think we did a video on that where it's like, they take a chance when they give you those tools. Those people give you those tools. They had to buy those tools. Snap-on does not like go, oh, the person disappeared, not paying you anymore, we'll help you out. No, that doesn't happen. That tool truck person, they eat that. So they are taking a chance, and there has to be some profit margin that has to be baked into that. Whereas the other tool companies, you're paying for it when you get it. Maybe you can get I don't know, maybe there's some kind of card or something you can do, or you can do pay over time with PayPal or Klarna, or I don't know what they've got, but I know there's other options out there that today that there didn't used to be. So I think that's the biggest takeaway in this whole video should be there are options today that we didn't have. I don't even think we had them 30 years, 20 years ago, maybe not even 15 years ago. I don't know, because like I say, I was so just Snap-on, walk on the truck and buy stuff. Matco, walk on the truck and buy stuff. I didn't even look around for other stuff. So I think the first thing that I ever went outside of Snap-on, I had all electric Snap-on stuff, and one of my guys, Andrew, in same area, is like, oh, you got to go Milwaukee. And it's still a joke now. It's like Milwaukee power, because we put a Milwaukee up against a Snap-on and the Milwaukee just destroyed it. Now that wasn't the current Snap-on one, but from there it was like, man, I went with all Milwaukee. I literally bought all Milwaukee stuff. So, there's options out there for everybody. You guys need to look around. Definitely check out our videos. We're going to be doing a bunch of stuff with sockets. We're going to be comparing them. We're going to do a bracket thing with sockets. We're going to compare other stuff. We're going to start doing this where we try to find you the best products that we can possibly find and then give you the pricing, and then you guys do what you want. So buy the things that's good for you. All right, guys, real quick, before you sign off the video, we're at the end. Hold on. I want you to hit that subscribe button for this reason. I want you to give some love to the cameraman because he is holding on to the little new grandchild. So little Josiah there. So give him some love and hit that subscribe button for that, because I know that might have been a little bit of a squirmy video, but he's holding him while he's doing it. So, and also hit the thumbs up, hit the bell notification, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Appreciate you watching. Wait for the next one. See you in the next one.